started. Let's see that. One more thing I want to do that.
3, 2,
in order to avoid any confusion. It should be applying soon. Okay, here we are. X-ray turned on, and let's check from timer lane first. Activating the timers. We're seeing timer lane now trying to get a line of sight, apparently. A line of sight that doesn't get him killed. Possibly. He's down to 44 HP now, grabbing us some health. 2-on-1, 2 reinforcers versus Masklin, effectively killing the Shock Rifle wielder. 2-0 right now for DRUCKWELLE. And Valid apparently has taken the 100 armor, the first 100 armor. Now dealing against Masklin yet again. Getting another kill, getting one kill against him actually. And jump boots are available now, as we could see from the side view. 6 seconds to the first shield belt run. Let's see how it's gonna be. We can see DRUCKWELLE, the whole DRUCKWELLE actually taking control of the room as soon as possible. Tamerlane gets knocked down by the combo here. Hold on, Tamerlane, I think, no, Scandalous managed to pick that up. Now let's see what kind of use he's gonna make of it. But this map's infamous mostly for the U damage, which is pretty hard to reach and very easy to lose. However, Masklin did not seem to be bothering about Scandalous wielding a shield belt. But we're seeing some skirmish up here, and the U damage is up, and we can see Tamerlane picking that up. Tamerlane's already known as a dangerous dueler, or was known as a dangerous dueler back in his days, and a player with pretty high skills, and he's showing that off right now. Getting 2 kills with 2 shots. He's failing to get a proper line of sight though in here, and he's wasting U damage's time. But he doesn't seem to be bothered that much because he's grabbing the shield burst, spawning out right now, and there it is. Now switching on the other team, let's see Busy Booms at what he's doing. Having a skirmish with Rain at the jump boots area before getting knocked down by the rocket launchers. But he's posed next to the 50 armor, he's stacking up already. Maybe he finds a way to the link gun, which is a nice thing. Not probably nice if you're on a long range against a stacked enemy wielding a hit scan weapon, but it might be up to something. He now grabs up a rocket launcher. There might be something, but Scandalous has been a bit too fast for Basic Boomsa to actually get that kill. 13 seconds to the next U damage, which will be coming up just 2 seconds before the shield belt, and apparently DRUCKWELLE is all on to the U damage. Maybe they want to leave the shield belt up for adrenaline. U damage is up, however, they're not picking that up. Rager, however, picked up the shield belt, which appears to be the first shield belt for Team Adrenaline. As Tamerlane picks up the second U damage, but he's pretty low in health. He finds the way to the 100 armor, well protected by his teammate. But he needs to find a line of sight if they want to increase their damage. He finds Rager, which manages to survive with just barely 5 HP. Here, the shield belt definitely made the difference out there. Rager needs to stock up some health. He manages to find plus 50 and a 50 armor as well. Score tied 23-15 for Team DRUCKWELLE. Oh, that fire rifle action. Shield belt was taken up by JR, which is not finding anyone. Maybe he is being evasive or is looking for an opponent. And there he is. He's chasing after Valid, which also has a rocket launcher, but he has the jump boots in addition to it, and Valid manages to survive JR through rain, sorry. Sniping him down from the side. Valet now picks up another rocket launcher, trying to load some rockets against Adrenaline, but Adrenaline reacts right on time, and U damage is up in the meantime. But we hear some boots. Someone's trying to catch that. It's Rain, which picks up the U damage at the third jump. He now needs to find a line of sight if he wants his U damage and his effort to be actually effective. But let's see what's happening on the belt area. Sorry, Rage is basically undisturbed and picks up me and my U damage and the shield belt. I'm quite unsure what exactly are the roles for the Team Adrenaline. What kind of tactics do they have? I mean, JR's been looking on the past minute for an opponent, but he hasn't found anything. And the same happened to Rage just a couple seconds ago. Valet getting a kill against Rager with a Forcer, and Rain's waiting for the shield belt coming up. JR is trying to disrupt the pickup. Ooh, that was a close rocket, not connecting for by a few centimeters. I bet Rain's character felt the heat up from that, as Rager felt the heat from Rain's screen shaft. The U damage is up yet again, but there appear not to be anyone nearby. Rain dropping a weapon to Scandalous. Apparently a shock rifle, and Scandalous now has a U damage and a hit scan. He's very dangerous, although he has only 20 HP, and he drops. And Valet picking up from here. U damage plus sniper rifle is an incredibly dangerous situation. You don't want to be in the line of sight of that sniper rifle, ladies and gentlemen. But Valet doesn't find anyone. Oh, he's been chased by Burgers. He manages to disrupt one, but the second one is dealing huge damage, draining him down to 37 HP as a shield belt is up. Masculine is trying to grab it. He's attempting that. He manages to grab that. Not without any effort, though. Ooh, triple rockets from Valet, draining Masculine down to 19 HP or something like that, but Tamerlane finish off the work. 43 to 31 at the moment for DRUCKWELLE. Let's see how the scores are actually set up. Kind of seems pretty balanced between the players of DRUCKWELLE. But also in terms of, talking in terms of frags, but also in Adrenaline, they seem to be pretty evenly balanced, with obviously a higher and a lower peak. But as the U damage is up, the shield belt is about to come up very soon, and apparently Tamerlane is in position for that. Oh, we've seen a fail jump from Rain, which does now pick up. DRUCKWELLE in absolute control here. But as Valet has been knocked down, Rain manages to connect the sniper rifle, dealing 130 damage. But Basie Boomza, oh my god, with that flag. No, he should have connected that combo too, though. Would have definitely gotten Tamerlane down. Masculine in the meantime on a killing spree. Wow, I missed that one. 20 seconds to the next shield belt and 49-48 for the next U damage. Masculine's trying to get the line of sight. He might find Valet soon, and he finds him and kills him. 5 seconds to the next shield belt. Let's see what's happening in there. JR is getting ready for it. He's picking up now the Lincoln. But he's not equipping it yet. Oh, he hasn't picked it up. My mistake. I wanted to check on JR now. Ouch. Ouch, that combo basically denied the shield belt, or nullified the shield belt. Oh, that was a tight situation for Valad. Nice usage of the link gun by JR. Ooh, now Rain chasing at him with a bio goo. But apparently it did very little work. Oh, was that a headshot? That was a headshot, apparently from Tamerlane, dealing over 200 damage with a sniper headshot amplified by the U damage. 10 seconds to the next shield belt, and Tamerlane with the U damage is there in the room, dealing huge damage with that rocket, but also dealing damage to himself due to the splash damage. Now he's dealing it with Masculine. And a killing spree. We're 4 minutes away from the end of the first match. 60 to 44 for DRUCKWELLE. Tamerlane getting trying to get some shots against basic Boomsack, charging it with a flat cannon, very dangerous. He however chose to go for an unarmed JR, or poorly armed JR. Masculine with a triple rockets, weakening Tamerlane, which gets killed by Rager, finishing him off and finishing his killing spree. And ending his killing spree. U damage and shield belt are spawning this time with just 10 seconds of distance between each other. And the shield belt area is already covered by the adrenaline team. Let's see what the U damage is gonna... In the U damage, what's gonna happen? Tamerlane picks it up, and the shield belt is spawning up now. Masculine picks it up. So we have the U damage in the hands of adrenaline, of DRUCKWELLE, and the shield belt in the hands of adrenaline. Let's see what's gonna happen this round. Rain should be getting a couple kills. He manages to get one at the address of JR. Masculine still with a full shield belt. Let's see what's happening in there. Dealing with Tamerlane, using the splash damage offered by the minigun. Strike disrupted by Scandalous and his movement and the shock rifle. Ooh. Okay, that combo was a bit kind of suicidal, I would say. But hey, it bore some fruit. In the meantime, Valad destroyed Masculine with that combo, and Rain is melting down JR with his link gun. The shield belt, however, is up. Let's see what's happening. Triple rockets loaded from Rain in the eventuality of someone grabbing that. But however that was, luckily for him, a rocket. I was saying luckily that was pretty much free, and Rain managed to pick it up undisturbed. Attempted to get some rockets in there against Rager, which has proved to be a pretty bitter bite for Rain. And Valad picks up the U damage. Apparently U damage in complete control of DRUCKWELLE. Yep. 8 out of 8 for DRUCKWELLE. And gets a dominating as well. 73 to 53. Valad still making use of the boots. Shield belt's about to spawn in 5 seconds, and DRUCKWELLE is almost completely in there. Nice control in there. However, they're leaving the area. What's happening now? They left an opening for Rager to basically claim the shield belt all for himself. He's basically undisturbed. Now as Valad is coming, they're delaying the shield belt. Now they can basically pick that up undisturbed. And Rager manages to grab the last shield belt of the game. Let's see how do they fare. One shield belt more for Adrenaline against DRUCKWELLE, which had absolute control of the U damage so far. There is one more spawning in 15 seconds.
30 seconds.
Rager trying to get some flak bots against Scandalous, dealing only 6 damage, however. falling now to the defensive. U damage is about to spawn. Let's see if someone is there in position ready for that. Tamerlane is right below it. I don't know if he noticed or if he knows. He's going for the boots, so I would assume that he might know it. I think at this point nobody's gonna pick the U damage anymore. Let's see the scores now that the game is over. 81 to 62 for DRUCKWELLE, and Tamerlane alongside Masculine, they were the carriers of the teams respectively. There's a very small gap considering the amount of frags. Well, not that small, but still a pretty small gap of damage despite the 21 frags of difference, 19 frags of difference. But I was saying, like I said before, absolute U damage control for DRUCKWELLE. They mentioned they would play on GCP, so I'm going to switch there pretty quickly. I'll be back shortly to you. I'm going to drink a sip, and I'm going to get on the second map. In the meantime, I'm going to leave this for you to check so that you can have a small look as I switch. Okay, here we are again. Second map's gonna be Spacer. Apparently, I think we'll have the same lineups. So let's see what's gonna happen. Hello from Scandalous. Right in the chat. Well, let's see what's gonna happen on this map. Is frag spread gonna be the same? Is it gonna be reduced? Is it gonna be increased, sorry. Is it going to be the other way around? What are you guys thinking? Masculine is claiming warps into this game, into this particular game in the hub. So we might have a frag carrier with a small handicap there in terms of lags. And he has actually pretty good ping. 44 milliseconds is not a bad amount of ping. Apparently, someone has left. Raja has switched team. So what I was gonna say, what do you guys think about this match? How's it gonna be? Just let us know in the chat section. Okay, Adrenaline is ready. GW apparently not yet. Okay, Scandalous is back. Okay, the match is about to start. Adrenaline and DRUCKWELLE. DRUCKWELLE and Adrenaline, actually.
3, 2.
Okay, so far the score is 1-0 for DRUCKWELLE. And Masculine with his with his UT best game quote. Masculine best quote, I would say. Anyways, Masculine, however, just got killed for that UT best game quote. Don't touch Masculine. But let's see how he performs. Oh, never go directly in contact with a flak cannon if you're wielding nothing but the Enforcer, unless you know what you're doing. However, he manages to get a nice prevention of the first armor. I forgot to set the X-ray and the timers. Nice action there, however, preventing Tamerlane from grabbing the armor. Shield Belt, however, is about to spawn. Tamerlane is already there in position with Rain. Rain is about to pick that up, apparently. Tamerlane distracting Basie Boomza on the left side there. Rain, however, I think he stepped onto some goo. Dragging himself down to 108 armor points. Only 8 of which actually protecting the player at the 100% rate with 100% armor absorption. Score's really tight right now, but we're just at the beginning of the match. 98 for DW. DRUCKWELLE. Rain mauling down Masculine with the double Enforcer, picking up the Stinger minigun apparently from him. And then the flak cannon. The jump boots are up and nobody's picking that up. They've been up for a while, I think, if I've seen correctly. The 50 armor is about to spawn as well. That's actually the 25. Whoops. The 100 armor is about to spawn as well. I missed the shield belt, however. Well done, Seth. Rain is picking that up, going against JR and Masculine. He got stuck on the box. And Masculine claims the frag right away. It doesn't waste time in there. But he's been chased by Tamerlane, which draws him down to 40 HP, allowing Valor to complete the work with that rocket. Close enough to deal 40 damage, but now Valor is dealing that with Masculine dangerously close. But this time he manages to have the upper hand against a flak cannon. But then he gets killed, mauled down by Scandalous's link gun. Down to 42 HP, picking up some health. He has a sniper rifle. He doesn't find the kill against JR, however. U damage and belt spawning up soon, both at the same time. Rain picks up the shield belt on the U damage. JR picks it up. Let's see JR what he's gonna do with that. 18 to 13, that's a very close score. But yet again, we're not even 5 minutes away. JR picking up the 100 armor as well, getting shot apparently. Or getting hit by something. JR unable to find anything until he claims a killing spree against Tamerlane with that well-placed rocket launcher. With a well-placed rocket with the rocket launcher. The U damage expires, but now he's willing to kill, but Basie Boomza claims that kill against Valor instead of him. Scandalous taking the shot, but Basie Boomza mauls him down with the rocket launcher. 12 seconds to the next shield belt. Let's see what's happening. Let's see soon what's happening. JR trying to get a line of sight. He just gets mauled down by Scandalous's minigun. Let's see what's happening in here. Apparently Adrenaline was about to take that belt, but Rain says, "Nuh-uh, that's mine." Rain waiting patiently at the U damage area. Manages to get a kill against Masculine as well as a shock rifle. 5 seconds to the U damage. Apparently Rain will be going for it. He's the one closest in position. However, whoa! A bit of fast-paced riot in there. Seeing Rain going away with a purple treasure in there. Getting 90 damage against Masculine, and yet another one with the second to last shock ammo. Getting his first U damage kill. Let's see how many he's gonna get. He's mortally wounded. JR getting a killing spree in addition to it. 2 kills with the U damage, not that much, but still effective. Shield belt is also up. Let's see what's gonna happen. Scandalous picks that up. Still wandering around that area. Backed up by another Lincoln. He's been wreaking havoc until the jump pad. There you have it, double beam against JR that couldn't do anything about that. Oh, almost a full flag and another one against Basic Boomza. This time U damage and shield bell spawning with a few seconds of distance. U damage is gonna spawn first, and we're seeing Scandalous trying to get a kill against JR. JR's proven to be too fast for the Dutch player. Valen is claiming a WTF. What's happening now? Masculine picks up the U damage, stealing that from Tamerlane's nose, but Scandalous is taking that up, getting huge damage despite being surrounded, getting 2 kills out of 3. And Masculine picks up the next U damage as the shield belt's being picked up by Basic Boomza. Let's see the big gaps. 8 minutes and a half away from the end of the match. They're currently doing a much better job in keeping the U damage this time, 2-2. 129 damage output there from Basic Boomza against Rain, chasing at him and getting the kill. Now trying to do the same with a minigun, dealing none indifferent damage, apparently getting a double kill. Or maybe that's just a spectator camera, but two of the players that Basic Boomza was chasing at have been killed. That's what matters for the team. Shield belt also spawning up very soon. Scandalous is already in position, backed up by Tamerlane on the right, on the left side, making sure nothing happens. Scandalous picks that up, absolutely undisturbed. He's been a little bit overly aggressive in there. He already lost the benefits of the shield belt, the 50 points of 100%. Whoa, that was close. The 50 points of 100% absorption rate. He manages to get 1 kill, however, and Basic Boomza picks up the U damage. If I've seen correctly, he's flagged himself to that box. Trying to get against Valet. Valet killing himself with a flak cannon. Very interesting. I don't know how that would work out for his team. 56 to 38, however, that's a small but still consistent advantage. They're about to touch a dominating here, however. Shield belt also spawning up very soon. Scandalous already in position despite being pretty low on health. Just 31 HP. That doesn't seem to be bothering him as he's dealing against JR, Lincoln to Lincoln. Ooh, he's just down to 40 HP, however, 60 to 41 in the meantime. We're still around the 18, 19 frags of difference. Let's see Valet what he's doing. Waiting behind the whoa, nice headshot. That's a celebratory headshot, concealing the domination of DRUCKWELLE. But he's very low on health, 21, he has to go away, but JR just nails him down. Valet's yanking the mouse away, expressing his frustration for not getting that kill. Masculine just 18 HP, manages to grab the U damage anyways, but now he finds himself surrounded, 142 damage. A Valet's killer up there with that rocket. But he's been chased now by Scandalous and his Lincoln. A situation you don't want to find yourself in, but they end up doing a kamikaze, Masculine and Rain. And Scandalous just enjoys the last few moments of the U damage before its expiration. Now he's dealing with Masculine at the 100 armor area.
Double kill.
15 seconds to the next U damage, to the next shield belt, sorry, and 38 seconds to the next U damage. We're 5 minutes away from the end of the match. Score is 73-50. Just 23 kills of difference between DRUCKWELLE and Adrenaline, and that's the first shield belt that goes in complete control of Adrenaline, undisturbed, or mostly undisturbed. That doesn't last very much though, as Basic Boomser manages to kill Scandalous. Tamerlane just knocks him down with the remaining few HP for him. But now Tamerlane is the one getting surrounded, and JR knocks him down with a rocket launcher. As he's trying to get a line of sight against Rain, he doesn't manage to do that, and Scandalous picks up the U damage. However, he's got only the Enforcer with him. JR trying to load the triple rocket against Rain. And Scandalous knocks him down with the U damage. 12 seconds to the next shield belt, and apparently there's already someone in position. Scandalous tried to get a kill there. He doesn't manage to quite do that. 2 seconds to the next shield belt, and Rain is already there in position. Picking that up. Let's see what's gonna do, what he's gonna do with that. Ooh, consistent damage against Masculine, jumping away in order to not get killed. However, that was sanctioned to be inevitable as Tamerlane approached. Now Rain's facing Basic Booms at close quarters and getting a vertical ricochet, representing the death of Basie, which gets his revenge with the Enforcer as to mock him down, basically. Well predicted there, I must say. Now that was close enough. You damage in 5 seconds and shield belt in 8. The U damage is up, but nobody's picking that up yet. Rager gets a kill against Scandalous. But then the U damage gets in control of Adrenaline as Rain picks up the shield belt, however. However, he's just 106 armor points, and Rager just perforates through his body. Frag gaps now being slightly reduced, 17 frags away. 2 minutes remaining, it's still doable, although Adrenaline really has to give its best. A little less than 2 minutes away. And the score still around the same proportions, 92 to 70, 93 to 74 for DRUCKWELLE. Scandalous picking up the shield belt, the second to last shield belt, and 15 seconds away for the last U damage. Scandalous getting a nice pick against JR. Manages to get the second and lethal pick towards JR, against JR. Tried to get the same against Masculine, but Masculine's proven to be too fast for him, and the last U damage goes to Masculine. Let's see how he'll hold on. He doesn't. Tamerlane picks that up, and he's even equipped with a minigun. That's his opportunity to widen the spread, and apparently he manages to do that. Just 3 kills in a matter of a few seconds, and a 4th kill. Nice combo there. Oh, he ran out of ammo. That could have been a killer combo up there. The last shield back goes to someone, but I couldn't check who that was. Also because it's basically been disrupted as fast as it's been picked up. So no more major pickups, not even the armor. The last pickup is at 25, basically the last one coming up, so there won't be any more timing for the two teams. And 10 seconds away, 20 frags of distance. DRUCKWELLE winning by plus 20. 104 to 85, 9 plus 19.
Red team wins the match.
let's see the pickups and everything. Slightly more control over the minor pickups, the 25 and the 100, and by DRUCKWELLE, but the lever really goes like towards the red team in terms of shield belt. This time, however, Adrenaline control a little bit more U damage than DRUCKWELLE. So I think the two teams are going to play here. Still, I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to actually, that page I'll need to refresh. Hold on. So the scores aren't being set up yet. I think that will happen after the stream. So 2-0 so far for DRUCKWELLE. For DRUCKWELLE, sorry. And now we're going to see Rain versus Scandalous. Rain and Scandalous versus Busy Boomsa, Masculine, and Pokes. 2 among these 3. In a best of 3, in Focus, Codex, and in case of draw, Solo. Let's see how that'll do. And as the players are getting ready, I'm going to take a small break, also because my vocal cords are basically screaming for pain. And I'll let you enjoy some music. I know I play less music than Connex 5, but tonight you'll have to make do. Okay, here we are. That's the 2 to the M part. Current lineups are Rain and Scandalous and Masklin with Basic Boomsa, apparently. In the meantime, I also got something to drink, something to eat. Hopefully you did the same as well, because we still have several action moments. I was about to say several hours, but we wouldn't. I don't think we would have actually several hours, even if we have deciders all the way. But just saying several minutes would have sounded a bit too weird to me. But let's see how's it gonna be. Okay, Rain is asking for the ready signal, and here we go. DRUCKWELLE versus Adrenaline. And, of course, UT best game. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, the autocam automatically chose Masklin, so we're gonna stick to that. Apparently he's a bit away from the action, just 25 HP. He should be away from the action. He does find Rain. Some splash damage, however, against Rain's... Oh, he fails the jump. And we have Connex 5 in here. Hi, mate. I mean, on the chat, at least, on the Twitch chat. So shout out to Connex 5 right now for being for wearing the spectator clothes this time. First shield bell coming up, however. There's been some skirmish. Rain picks it up. Rain claims the first big treasure. 24 seconds to the first few damage. Let's see how that is gonna work. Also, because Basic Boomsa is equipped with a jump, who's making use of it. Let's see how many charges does he have. One charge. He really needs to make a treasure out of it if he wants to have the U damage the quick way. And the U damage is up. Let's actually view it from here, if applicable. It's not working out that great, but Basic Boomsa manages to grab that up out of the mess. 18 seconds to the next shield bell coming up. Getting an extremely high damage output. Black bolt. Ooh! Black balling, I was about to say. 2 seconds to the next shield belt. It appears to be closer to Adrenaline. However, nobody's getting to it. No, they are. Masklin versus Rain. Let's see how that's gonna work out. Masklin picks that up. Just 25 damage out of the mess. Unexpectedly low. Scandalous popping out of the corner, dealing not that massive damage, but still not to be shrugged off that easily. Before getting mauled down by Basic Boomsa's rocket launcher. 35 seconds to the next U damage. Masklin and Scandalous are there in position. Basic Boomsa getting on a killing spree. This is the first time we're seeing Adrenaline in advantage. Scandalous and Rain aren't holding up that well together. Next boots are up, and they should be picked up right now. But that would be a nice chance to pick them up and go directly to the U damage. Apparently, let's see who did that. In the meantime, Masklin picked up the shield belt. Scandalous manages to grab the boots and go for the U damage directly. I think this time it's 1-1. Nice rocketeering there from Scandalous. Getting his 5th kill. Ooh, he tries to get a sniper shot against Basic Boomza through the combo. He doesn't manage to do. Woohoo! He doesn't manage to do so, and he almost gets glued off by Masculine Spio. 71 damage output plus 40. Masculine should be weak. He's weak, and Scandalous knocks him down with the rocket launcher. With the rocket launcher's splash damage. Trying to get fancy shots there. Fancy combos there against Masculine. But he's the one grabbing the belt. Although he's just with 10 HP, he should stack up in terms of HP. However, he's just 5 HP and the 100% absorption rate is off. And he's the only one standing right now as Rain got fragged down by, I don't remember who, but it was a 2-on-1 scenario. There wasn't much Rain could do anyways. 7-14 for Adrenaline this time. Apparently in control, 10 minutes 20 seconds to the end of the first 2v2 match. Let's see how that's gonna work out. Scandalous picks up the U damage as he was having the boots. But Rain is the one getting the enemy team. Oh, he's low on health, however. 10 seconds. Ooh, that appeared to be a direct rocket, or a very close rocket with splash damage. 4 seconds of the shield belt, and the U damage is there in position, as well as Rain. Pretty well stacked. Rain picks up the shield belt, and Scandalous, he's having the expiring U damage now, expired 58 seconds away. For both pickups, just half a second distant one another. This might be the chance to regain control for DRUCKWELLE, just four frags away from it. Oh, double rocket there. Little Scandalous first down to 34 HP, now down to 1. He manages to survive just 3 rockets in his inventory. Apparently the timers got delayed because there was half a second of distance between the two major power-ups, and now they're magically 5. But anyway, Scandalous is in position for the next shield belt. He's the one claiming that, and U damage is coming up soon. Basic Boomza is absolutely undisturbed into picking that up. And he even has hit scan in his inventory, sticking to the rocket launcher, however, for some reason. Ooh, 200 damage, direct rocket with a U damage. Apparently against Scandalous. Rain is the one getting a killing spree which gets interrupted by Basic Boomza. Oh, 64 damage against his teammate. That's not indifferent. Basic Boomza trying to take advantage of the higher position. He's the one getting fragged though. Scandalous going for the bio to scare Boomza off. However, the shield belt was picked up by Rain. Yes, it was. I didn't hear that being picked up. And Scandalous picking up Basic Boomza from the sniper rifle area. 7 minutes 35 away. Just 2 points of advantage for DRUCKWELLE, but they managed to get the upper hand at the end. Rain trying to get some well-positioned combo. He fails at doing that. Yet he gets a 121 final damage output kill against Masculine. He's also trying to get some flak kills. He does not manage to do that. However, Masculine waiting at the shock rifle patiently, but he's getting hammered down to 1 HP. A pretty easy frag for Rain to pick, but he's down to 20 HP and the shield belt's coming up soon. Scandalous with the U damage clears up the area. Let's see how he's gonna do with the U damage and the shield belt. Now that they're 22 to 17. In the meantime, sniper shot against Masculine. Ooh, that bio snout was really close. And we have a curious kill exchange before Scandalous getting the killing spree. and the boots. Even though it might be a little bit too premature, but you'd rather have that as soon as possible, even though there would have been placed for another spawn. Let's just see how that's gonna work out. Let's see now. Basie Boomza getting rocked down by Rain. Rain down to 9 HP. I wanted to switch to him, but it hasn't been possible. Courtesy of Masculine. 3 seconds to the next shield burst. Scandalous is in position there, but getting hammered down by Masculine. Not well played there. But now DRUCKWELLE is there, applying pressure to a cornered Masculine. Ooh. Those rockets, he must have felt them. Now it's just down to 2 HP, 2 armor points, and oddly enough, 2 jumps available, but he faces the wrong way as Scandalous has a very open kill. And claiming the U damage yet again. 4 U damages against 2 for DRUCKWELLE. This has definitely done the difference. Ooh, those rockets were close enough, but Scandalous is being too fast for Masculine. He needs to be careful here. He's cornered against the link gun and the shock rifle. He's not hitting anything. Down to 6 HP. He manages to get a kill before getting killed. And the shield belt is up. Rain picks it up as usual. 6 shield belts against 3. Still in advantage of DRUCKWELLE. A very close headshot apparently happened between Masculine and Scandalous. Scandalous claiming to be spawned in the wrongest position in the map. This is the chance for Adrenaline to get back in control, but their Masculine has been wanting a bit too much. They ended up actually giving control and points away to DRUCKWELLE, and you never want to do that, especially if you're in disadvantage. Ooh, that rocket was close enough. 5 seconds to the next shield belt, and the U damage is up, however. So are the boots. Let's see how they're gonna do. Rain picks up the shield belt in the meantime. U damage is still there, ready to be claimed. 2 on 1, 80 damage with a combo. Scandalous is just 4 HP, so I think Rain is gonna hammer himself up to the U damage. Basie Booms are trying to prevent that. They didn't manage to do that though. And a sniper clutch right through the combo. Getting his first amp kill of this run, and yet another against Basie Booms again. Yeah, very short line of sight, very tight line of sight. Ooh, Rain going for the high damage output. He doesn't manage to hit anything though. He does get 1 link primary through, but that's not that much. If he hit just 1 more time, he would have gotten the kill, but he still gets a killing spree with a well-placed shot combo here and picks up 100 armor as Masculine picks up the shock rifle and the shield belt. Their Rain's been a little bit too slow in the switching position, but Masculine corners himself to get some health. He does manage to do that and ends Rain's killing spree as well. Really well played so far, Masculine. Despite the not so good kill to death ratio, but more about that on at the match end. Ooh, full flag in the meantime against Rain and a flag Smiley. Bagging the kill just for him. 38 to 30 for DRUCKWELLE, and nice combo as well. It sure looks like the Adrenaline team is communicating much better together right now into this third match, despite still the disadvantage they have. But Masculine is in position for the next shield belt, and he's pretty much undisturbed. He manages to do that, but Scandalous has the sniper rifle with the U damage. They need to be careful. It's 2v1, but still Scandalous takes no problems smacking down Basie Booms with his amplified U damage, and yet again getting another kill. Masculine really weakened now Now nothing. Masculine's just got knocked down by Basic Boomza. By Rain, sorry.
Remains.
The 50 is available and is free for Scandalous to be picked up. We're having one last round of the major pickups. Everyone's in there in position for that. Scandalous apparently is there, but he's cornered. He gets obliterated as Masculine picks up the last shield belt, but he's still cornered. 10 seconds is the last new damage. Now we have a direct one-on-one, flag to flag. Scandalous versus Masculine. Scandalous in a bit of advantage. Let's see the last few seconds how they're gonna work out. Basic Booms and Masculine in the U damage area, picking up health, and Masculine with a boot jump, claiming the last one, claiming the last U damage. 10 seconds away from the end of the last match. Manages to get an air shot, but that's not enough to kill Scandalous. Now he does. Last seconds, 42 to 37. Still, DRUCKWELLE wins. But this match does not award DRUCKWELLE a point, because in order to get a point, they need to win the 2TDM best of 3. But so far, 2-0 for DRUCKWELLE. Very nice control from Scandalous and Rain on the second half of the match. They started off pretty badly in an apparently superior teamwork from Adrenaline. As it was stated, now you cannot see it anymore, but Adrenaline was in control of the U damage a little bit more than DRUCKWELLE. And so did apply for the first 2 or 3 shield belts, if I remember correctly. Apparently they're going to switch Masculine. Maybe Bones is going to play on the second map, which is going to be apparently Codex. Masculine played really well despite the negative kill to death ratio. Okay, apparently they're waiting for Punks to join, or maybe Masculine yet again. No, Punks is joining. It's always confirmed by Basic Boomza. Okay, Rain will be back shortly, and so will I. I'm gonna mute myself. I need to drink something. Okay, here we are.
3,
Players are set.
2, 1.
So let's switch the camera to the newcomer of the 2TDM Pongs, which has directly gone to the top with Basic Boomza. Apparently they want to do some territorial control, but you cannot control that much from from the Rockets area. There you have it. A 2v2 skirmish for the armor. Nobody getting the kill until Scandalous draws a first blood against Bonks. But basically Boomza just avenges his teammate. Getting virtually a double kill and claiming the armor for himself. Not a bad start from Basie Boomza, which is being chased by Rain's minigun. 9 seconds with the first shield belt and everyone's getting in position. Basie Boomza is the closest, but he's butchered the Dutch player and leaving the shield belt to Bones. Pong's restoring some of the lost health in order to get the shield belt, getting a kill against Rain, which was already low HP. But Scandalous kills Pong's with a flak cannon. You damage is up, Scandalous in position, he picks that up. Skirmish against Rain, Pong's. I've read the bad incorrectly. He doesn't, however, manage to get a kill yet. He's still trying, but he's aware he's low HP, so he needs to stack up a little bit of health before going back into the action. But he only has 3 seconds to get a kill with the U damage, otherwise it would have been an empty one. Empty U damage, but he manages to get the shield belt quite easily. Shield belt which he lost, in a flag skirmish against Basie Boomza. He managed to get a high damage output with that combo. However, not a decisive kill. 6-6 now is the score. But Basie Boomza is getting the link kill against both Scandalous and Rain. Picking up 100 armor as well. 15 seconds of both major pickups. Rain and Scandalous appear to be both in position for the U damage, even though both pickups were really easy to reach. Really easy to reach quickly. Sorry. Shield belt's being picked up in the meantime. Let's see the U damage, how that's gonna be. Basie Boomza going for the lift jump, manages to pick it up. But he's cornered, however, against a Scandalous chasing Bio. Basie Boomza now picking up 100 armor with the link gun. He's dangerous in there, dealing a huge amount of damage against both team members of DRUCKWELLE. Seven to 14 in the meantime for Adrenaline. They're working well together at the moment. Let's see if they can keep the pace up. They might yet win the 2v2 TDM. Possibility still there. Ooh, he loses control, however, to Rain. Folks picking up the 100 armor. Let's see how the control is going. Adrenaline absolutely controlling the 100 armor, 6-2. Scandalous picking up the U damage yet again. But he's equipped with nothing but the Enforcer. It's a pretty easy kill for Basie Boomza. Getting 176 damage output rocket against a respawning enemy. Scandalous picking the U damage for himself yet again. The shield belt, however, is up, and no player is in the vicinity except for Basie Boomza now grabbing the shield belt undisturbed. 50 damage against Rain, plus 41 and fall damage. 11 to 24, less than 10 minutes away from the end of the second match. And a direct rocket as well. And a direct yet again. 11 to 26, Adrenaline in absolute control so far. 100 armor is up, I think. Rain picks it up. Rain? But hold on, I think that the timers are messed up here. At any rate, U damage and shield belt spawning up really soon, with a few seconds of difference. Pongs is basically spamming the area, allowing Basic Boomza to grab the shield belt. The U damage, however, is still up in there. No one to pick that up. I have very low sensitivity, I'm aware of that, and I'm fine with that. Let's see if someone is about to claim that up. Basic Booms are checking if that's still up. He manages to pick that up. Small delay of the U damage of almost 30 seconds. "15 seconds to the next shield belt, and players are already in position." That's the chance for Basic Booms to get a double kill and a team domination. Shield belt's up. Basic Booms is leaving it to Bones, which so far is making a good use of it. Oh, they're calling for GG already. 12 to 33. Unexpectedly short this match. Red team conceded already, so we're gonna have a decider match. As I said before, there's still chance, and look at that. Look at Basic Booms are absolutely dominating. Almost outscoring the whole DW twice. That's a quite impressive job there. At this point, I'd say either DW hasn't trained this map, or that's the best choice for Adrenaline, or Adrenaline is waking up now. But now we're gonna see solo, one of my favorite maps, the no-doors version, allowing a quicker access to the U damage area. Hey, I wanted to navigate through the walls if you didn't mind. But the players are ready already, so maybe it's just for the best. I guess I'll have to deal with that.
Three, two, one.
So here we go. X-ray turned on, auto cam turned off, and timers on. Let's actually take a look from Basic Boomza, which has played really well on the last match. Sorry, I got choked. First timer coming up in 5 seconds. He flags himself though. Ooh, 101 damage directly to Scandalus's face, yet not enough to stop him, just down to 8 HP. I bet Scandalus got a jump scare from that.
Double kill.
Yeah, 2-0, an almost simultaneous kill there from DW. Scandalus in position at the 100, the 100 armor at the minigun. But he's about to face both Adrenaline team players from both sides. Basic Booms are picking up the first shield belt of the match. But he's a bit cornered. He manages to get out of that. But he's yet again cornered down to 42 HP, and Rain in conjunction with Scandalus managed to bring him down. Yet they both are very, very badly injured. Scandalus recovering a little bit. So is Rain, or so was Rain before Bones decided to chase at him with a link up primary. Rain forced to go for shelter. He then decides to go all of a sudden suicidal. 4-1 so far for DRUCKWELLE. If Adrenaline wants to win, they really have to hinge onto this match, because one victory from DRUCKWELLE will mean the victory of their match, of their clan war. But here do Adrenaline team players regain the disadvantage lost, recover from the disadvantage, and actually going onto the advantage. But yet again, the match has started from not even 3 minutes, and the score is 6-4. Something which is relatively normal for a TDM game. Scores are far from being settled. 6-5 so far. Basic Booms are being charged at. However, he manages to get a kill against Rain with a direct rocket. Pretty well played. 15 seconds to the next U damage now, and previously to the belt. Basic Booms is getting a killing spree while trying to protect his own position. He does want that shield belt coming up. And nice shot, managing to get that. Well deserved. And now running for the U damage as well. That might be deadly. I said that might be deadly, but maybe more for him. Oh well, he manages to get a double kill with a flak cannon. Fails that slide though. Just down to 19 HP. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. Maybe to get some health. U damage is about to expire as well. 27 seconds to the next shield belt, and 60 seconds to the next U damage. Scandalus charging at Basic Booms with a link and secondary, managing to kill him. Let's see what's happening right now. 11 minutes, 15 seconds, 12 seconds to the next to the end of the match, and the score is slightly at Adrenaline's advantage. 8 seconds to the next shield belt, and Scandalus being charged at by. And Scandalus was charging with his link gun, and next shield belt goes to Rain. Let's see the controlling, how that was. Absolute control for Adrenaline in terms of shield belt and U damage as well. 3 and 2 against 1 shield belt controlled by DRUCKWELLE. But here does the third U damage come. Very soon headshot in the meantime from Rain. Very sneaky. U damage is about to come soon. Pongs is already there in position. And there you go. Pongs has a U damage. 14-9, 10 minutes away from the end of the match. A little bit more than 10 minutes. This can be Pongs' chance to get those kills going on. But he's stalling a little bit too much, I would say. He did manage to prevent Scandalus from getting to the belt, however. He did not prevent Rain's run though, and that cost him even his life. Rain kind of undecided what to do there. He just let Scandalous. Scandalous' HP being drained down to 15, and now they're forced to retreat. And Rain pays the highest price for that. Scandalous still down to 19 HP. He's kind of forced to leave the area to Adrenaline, which is there a little bit too soon though. 10 seconds still to the spawning of the next shield belt. Yet 6 seconds to the next U damage. Scandalous is there in position with 100 armor and 71 HP, and the shield belt's been picked up by Rain, which is Rich and his teammate now. Shield belt and U damage in combination. Scandalous was being really aggressive with that link gun and the U damage. He's not getting any decisive shot there though. Ooh, nice attempt there. Nicely predicted, but he hasn't gone all the way through, or not as much as Scandalous was hoping to go. Now the scores are actually pretty much tied, 16 to 15. A very small advantage which has been erased. Now 5 seconds to the next shield belt, and DRUCKWELLE takes the lead. Yet it's Basie Boomza picking up the shield belt. Scandalous didn't even notice that. Oh no, wait, it was Rain picking that up. Then most probably, Basie Boomza picked up 100 armor exactly at the same time as Rain picked up the shield belt. That's why I've been reading Basie Boomza picked up. But there you go, shield belt versus 100 armor. Apparently Basie Boomza manages to survive with 69 HP plus 40. Scandalous, however, with the link gun and the U damage now switching into the sniper rifle, trying to get a line of sight. He doesn't find, however, anything except for Pongs right now, but he misses the shot. He finds an opponent behind him. He doesn't even turn around. Massive assume it was Rain. 20 HP. He has to be playing really carefully now, down to 14 HP. In the meantime, Rain picks up the next shield belt. 6 minutes 50. Let's see the pickups. Apparently DRUCKWELLE has consolidated itself more on the shield belt control, with slightly more control of U damage from Adrenaline. Apparently the control is shifting right now. 70 to 20 for DRUCKWELLE. Let me remind you, if DRUCKWELLE wins this match, they win the whole clan war 3-0 so far. But they can still do the duel for sportsmanship, and maybe, who knows, get a 3 against 2. But at any rate, if DRUCKWELLE wins this map, they will win the entire clan war. Five seconds in the meantime for the next shield belt. Rain gets killed, and they're forced to leave the area. Rain doesn't, however, and that cost him way too much. Adrenaline is back onto the advantage. Basie Boomza timing correctly the U damage as well. But he's just down to 29 HP. Scandalous trying to pick him off. He doesn't manage to do that. Nice kill there. However, to the wrong target, and Scandalous picks him off before getting killed by Bones and his link gun. And okay, that's an odd subsequence of events going up there. It's been pretty hard to follow that.
Five-minute warning.
Vampire Rush is saying teams are gathering points. The teams with most points who wins the division, not the one with most clan wars. That is true, but what I meant to say was that if DRUCKWELLE wins this match, they will gather the 3rd point out of the 5 available, de facto giving DRUCKWELLE the victory for this clan war. That is independently from the division position. In the meantime, the U damage is up, but apparently people are struggling to get through that until BASEBOOMZA picks it up. There might be the chance of getting a little bit away from the neutral spread. Ooh, that was a tight shot. Shield back goes in the hands of Adrenaline, as well as the U damage. I think they're playing a little bit too defensively. Maybe in the fear of losing the shield belt, they play defensively. However, that signed the loss of their U damage. They didn't get, if not 0 kills, they must have get just a few, just 1 or 2 kills, nothing more. But nothing that I have seen, and the score is still 26-26 now, 26-27 for DRUCKWELLE. So I would say that the last U damage picked up was pretty much an empty one. Vampire Rush has also said, I just say that duels have to be played. Yes, of course they need to be played. They still need to be played, and independently from the situation, if DRUCKWELLE wins this map, what I was going to say is, even if Adrenaline wins all the duels, they would still not be victorious if DRUCKWELLE wins this map. But Adrenaline appears to be absolutely not interested in just giving the victory away. It's still doable for them. They need to start playing a little bit more carefully. $180 damage output from that. That is tough. Ouch. That hurt. 30-30 in advantage of Adrenaline. Another shield belt picked up by BASEBOOMZA. Actually, how many shield belts did he pick up? 5 shield belts and plus 1 from Bones. However, 6 shield belts straight from Rain. 1 minute away from the end of this match, and there's a slight advantage from Adrenaline. They must do whatever is in their power to keep that advantage if they still want to have the possibility of defeating DRUCKWELLE in terms of points, I mean. That was a very close rocket. It could have hit Scandalous. It could have. It didn't though. BASEBOOMZA now going for the U damage. He misses it on the first run. He manages to grab that, dealing directly 116 damage output against Rain. A Rain which is forced to run away as he's only 3 HP. But he does not escape that flak cannon spread. Scandalous waiting patiently at the belt. He's been a little bit too greedy though, leaving basically area to BASEBOOMZA. However, the shield belt was already been picked up. There's no more shield belts or U damages. We're entering the last few seconds of the match, and Adrenaline is really pushing through DRUCKWELLE. Pun intended here, for those who talk German. And nice rocket there. Nice rocket action from BASEBOOMZA yet again, proving to be pretty determinant in the last few seconds of the match. However, the top scorer is Bones this time. Really well played, both teams. Apparently it's gonna be 39-31. Nice kill. So score is 2-1. TDM's been completely won by DRUCKWELLE. 2 TDM with a little bit of struggle has been won by Adrenaline. Really well played on Current X, by the way. And now it's the dueling phase. And as we're switching to the duel phase, I'm going to take a very short break. I'm going to linger around on the hubs, checking if there's a match coming up anytime soon. Pennsylvania's game, but Pennsylvania's not actually a player of the cup. Not this league at least. So I'm going to take a very small break, and I'll catch you guys soon enough. Okay, I've been waiting on the wrong server. Hopefully the match hasn't started yet. I've just found this one between Tamerlane and Raja. Let's see how this one's going to be. Sorry about that. Okay, the match is about to start.
Three, two, one.
Okay, there you go. Raja versus Tamerlane, Adrenaline versus DRUCKWELLE. 3-1 is the score so far. Let's take a look from Raja's side. We haven't seen him much. Not since the 2 TDM. No, even Tamerlane actually. But let's start with the team at disadvantage this time. First blood within the first 30 seconds, giving Tamerlane full spot for the 100 armor and the 50 armor as well. And space for the sniper rifle too, which is not indifferent, especially in a duel. Well placed shots as well, getting a double kill, a second kill rather than a double kill. He's already in position for the shield belt, and Ray just waiting there behind the sniper rifle. Tamerlane's way up there. Nice clutch shot in there, Tamerlane. Ranger kind of trapped in there, 3-0 for Tamerlane so far. 100 armor is up. Tamerlane's not picking that up yet. He still has a shield belt. Oh, that was a close one. Nice combo attempt there from Tamerlane. They're both waiting for the shield belt. 131 final damage output from Tamerlane to Rager, getting 4 kills. It's Rager chooses the wrong spot. But he still manages to evade. Tamerlane fails to get onto that ramp. That's pretty hard to get, actually, if you're not an experienced player. And a killing spree from Tamerlane. So far the match appears to be pretty much one-sided. Tamerlane in absolute control. 7th kill as well. No pickups from Raja so far. Absolutely none. Tamerlane being in absolute control here. Raja needs to find an opening and take advantage of it as much as possible if he wants to turn this match. There's still possibility of doing that. But every passing second shrinks the possibility. Tamerlane trying to load the triple rocket there, however, it does not go where expected. Manages to lock some rockets, but Ranger manages to get out of the way soon enough for the rockets to be absolutely threatless. Tamerlane is being less aggressive than usual, but that was easily justified by the lack of HP on his end. 19 seconds to the next shield belt, and minor pickups are already up. Raja incorrectly predicting Tamerlane's position. 10 seconds to the next shield belt. If I were Raja, I would go for the 100 armor. Instead, he's fighting for the shield belt. He does want that shield belt, but that's putting him into a bigger danger. Raja finally understands that and backs off. He's still going on a pretty wrong path. He could have gone for the 100 armor here. Rage and Tamerlane pretty close to one another. Score so far 90-0 for Tamerlane. And 18 seconds to the next shield belt. Apparently Tamerlane knows that, and he takes this time to grab the minor pickups.
5-minute warning.
Richard does not find the 50, however. 3 seconds to the next shield belt. Tamerlane's in position there, pretty much undisturbed. Delaying that by a few seconds. Rager picks up the 50. Let's see. The 50. Ah, there it is. Now it's registered. First pick up there for Rager. I was about to think that the scoreboard was broken for some reason. Hundred armor is up. Rager playing very defensively. Despite him being the one that is actually supposed to be applying pressure here, because getting 9 kills, now 10 kills in a duel in 3 minutes 52 seconds is no easy task, especially if your opponent, your target is... Whoa, nice! Rager manages to break the silence, going back to 0. But Tamerlane does not waste time and charges at him with a link gun. And then with the shock rifle trying to get a combo, 2 combos. Then he fails on the 3rd attempt. He manages to grab quite a damage output, putting Ranger down to 19 HP. He manages to stock up some health, but then he's ultimately defeated by Tamerlane. 0-10 for DRUCKWELLE in this duel. Tamerlane absolutely dominating into this map. Three minutes away from the end of the first duel, and we're seeing here Rager with 150 armor and 1 shield belt, but Tamerlane being in absolute control of everything. And yet another shield belt goes into Tamerlane's inventory. Stopwatch timing there for Tamerlane. Ooh, that combo though. This is Rager's chance to flip the table, however he decides to go away. And to his loss apparently, he's now down to 12 HP, he's cornered. He attempts to go for a tricky movement there. It didn't work enough to grant him with 100 armor. However, Tamerlane has another shield belt, 7 out of 10 so far.
One minute remains.
Tamerlane claims the last shield belt as well. 30 seconds away from a pretty much one-sided match.
30 seconds left.
Which does definitely see Tamerlane victorious. So I would say 1-0 so far in the first duel best of 3. Seed number 1, let's see the next map. How is it gonna be?
9, 8,
Whoa, nice
7,
nice attempt there.
6, 5,
Still a meter 90 combo output.
2, 1.
Damage output, sorry. Well, we could call it GG for the first map. Nice try to Rager, but going against an experienced dueler is a pretty hefty task. You can see the damage output being actually inconsistent, or rather than inconsistent, I would say less proportioned against the scores. That's because of the huge amount of pickups difference between the two players. Now, second map is going to be Erase. Let's see what's gonna happen right now. If I get it right, this should be Adrenaline's pick. I don't know how the teams are seeded, but viewing from the graphics, it appears that Adrenaline is on the lower
3,
seed.
2, 1.
Okay, now let's start from Rager. with the sniper rifle at the rocket station. However, Tamerlane is the one getting the rocket launcher, already dealing damage within the first 15 seconds, being really aggressive. 1-0 for Tamerlane so far, just 20 seconds away from the first match, and the first sets of armor are spawning up. Really nice clutch shot there from Rager, trying to get some damage. He manages to get 130 of damage against Tamerlane. That's however not enough to get a secure kill. Tamerlane responds in kind with a sniper shot and waiting for Rager to go for the shock area. Rager also manages to predict that and deals a very tight sniper shot against Tamerlane, which still gets a kill after that shock. Ooh, that combo's been shot a little bit too soon, so did the second one. And Rager gains the first shield belt of the game. And then he's going for the armor. Rager nicely placed rockets in there. Rager being a little bit more aggressive in here. Claiming the third armor for himself. 23 seconds to the next shield bell coming up, and both Tamerlane and Rager are on the higher level. Rager now on the 100 armor spot. He leaves it as soon as it spawns. A suboptimal setting for Rager, which really should go away. He does manage to get away from there in favor of the shield bell. He manages to grab that, but Tamerlane is chasing at him with a triple rocket. He does deal some damage, some heavy damage actually, bringing Rager down to 66-61. Yet again hammering with that hit scan of his. Tamerlane still at full health. Rager just 15 HP and 22 armor points. And Tamerlane gets his third kill, 7 minutes and 28 seconds away from the end of the match. Rager with Rager with the sniper rifle and the 25 armor, trying to get a contest against Tamerlane, but Tamerlane just obliterates him with a shock combo, changing the score to 4-0. Rager trying to predict Tamerlane's movement. He does not manage to do so. Attempts a combo there, an evading combo. He doesn't manage to do that, and drops another shock rifle in favor to Tamerlane, who just claimed the killing spree and his belt. The first one out of 10. Tamerlane containing that the 100 armor control really well and really tight. Ooh, that bioblob was really close. High damage output there with those rockets. Rager being almost completely defenseless in here. However, the 100 armor is up. Rager spawns next to it and takes advantage of it and picks it up. But also the shield is about to spawn soon. Small skirmish between the two. Tamerlane is the one picking up the shield belt. The second out of 4, 50-50 now in terms of shield belt control. Nice movement there by Rager, which now really has to run away, recover some strength, and then go really, really, really aggressive. Really well placed rockets in there in the meantime. Rager trying to get some splash damage against Tamerlane. It appears to be working until a certain extent. It does not prevent Tamerlane from grabbing the shield belt, moving up and connecting a combo, ensuring the rampage. Well placed sniper. Well placed rocket. Rage on the evasive, using the minigun, trying to deal some damage as it runs away. Ooh, the rocket was really close, and the second and the third one. Oh my god, I bet he must be biting on his elbows right now for that. $600 armors out of 9 for Tamerlane. Score set to 11-0. Ooh, that's pretty tight. Also really close rockets. Patiently waiting Tamerlane to get at the right point, the right time to strike with a sniper rifle, and he did manage to get 130 damage output really clean. Although those rockets have been a little bit too much on the side, and they managed to hit the boxes instead of Rager.
Minutes remaining.
A Rager, which despite being basically condemned, he still play that. So really hats off to Rager for the sportsmanship. Oh, that was close enough, Tamerlane. Tamerlane trying to predict on Rager's movements. He does fail to do so, apparently. And yet again. Not this time, however. Ooh, that could have ended very badly for Tamerlane. He's been, however, that slightly faster. Just what's enough to prevent Rager from connecting that combo. That could have finally ended him, but he's just down to 3 HP. Nice usage of the bio rifle there from Rager, and the chasing burgers function. Rager's aware that Tamerlane is low on health, and he's hammering at him with the linker. He does not manage to get the final hit though. Just one hit was enough. Would have been the end of Tamerlane's killing spree. Playing really defensive there. Tamerlane managing to hit Rager on his back. Stacking up some more health. Rager lost a huge opportunity up there. Just 1 minute away from the end of the game. 16-0 so far is the result. By the way, really well played, both players. Even though the result might seem underwhelming, I also want to say that losing with these scores against a player such as Tamerlane is far from being a humiliation. So really,
9, 8,
hats off to
7,
Rager for bringing it
6,
down to the end.
5,
And a final headshot,
2,
come on.
1.
So there goes the first of the two duels. So far the scores are 3-1 for DRUCKWELLE. Let's see if the duel is ready on Phoenix. Nothing yet. Let's see if I can get some news from the Discord server. Tamerlane is telling me GCP for duels. I don't know if that applies also for the other duel. Hmm. Nope, nothing yet. But there is one player on GCP. Maybe they're waiting there. No, it's still Tamerlane. Okay, so as we're waiting for the duels to fill up, I'll be on the standby, and I'll leave you with yet another showing of our lineups for today. I'm gonna update it in the hopes of nope, there are no updates. But we'll be seeing Mighty for DRUCKWELLE and Pongs for Adrenaline in deep ASDF and deck test in case of a tie. With that being said, I'm going to take a short break and we'll be back to you as soon as I see the match going. Okay, here I am. Sorry for not seeing that earlier on, but apparently they didn't start yet, so I didn't do big damages there yet. I think I should stream a little bit more and talk a little bit more because I'm not used to be talking for a longer extent of time anymore. It's just 2 hours away and my vocal cords are already screaming for pain, in pain, for mercy. That is not normal.
3, 2,
Anyways, we are back in the game. Apparently there has been a small update. Valid will be playing instead of Mighty. I don't know why. Ray just saying, Seth, your voice. Yes. It's jammed up, I know. Don't comment too much on that, okay? Anyways, Valid positioned himself pretty well in order to get some sneaky shots on Punks, but Punks has been a little bit too fast for him. And Punk's really aggressive there for the first armor. And second kill there from Punks against Valid. Sorry, I was reading on the chats. And apparently it was already known that Mighty wouldn't be playing tonight. I must have missed that information apparently. And the first shield back goes to Punks. Valid trying to predict Punks' movement. He did, however, reveal his position in a bit too premature way, and Punks going again aggressively against Valid. Valid kind of cornered there. He manages to get out of there. But just going away blindly without taking an eye on the opponent. Causing him being headshot for the third kill. Oh, Valid experiencing a double core block. That's always bad. However, he did manage to block the first attempt and the rocket there. Nice usage of the hammer from Valid. Shield belts up, the players are fighting for it. Valid manages to pick that up, but he's been almost being shot away from the map, and yet again, still Valid survives with just 19 HP, getting the first kill. That can be his opportunity to switch the balances, but he jumps onto that coup trap. Kozant is asking how much is the score. It's apparently 3-1 for DRUCKWELLE. Adrenaline has won 2 TDM. Valid yet again trying to predict Punk's movement, giving away his position, allowing for Punk to get his 6th kill at the address of the French player. Yet again going aggressively against Valid, being pushed down to 22 HP, picking up some health. He's really in need of that. Shield belt is up, he's however not going for it yet. He left it for Punks. Deep, definitely a map with an interesting layout. Oh, nice attempt there from Valid, just slightly too late. Valid down to 15 HP. Punks manages to predict Valid's movement and connects a deadly shock combo, settling the score almost at the halfway of the match at 1-7. Nice movement there in the meantime from Ponks, I must say. I didn't know you could do that one. That's definitely a sign of someone who has played this map already a couple times. And yet again another combo, another deadly combo from the bottom. And this one from the front, avoiding Ponks a killing spree. The shield belt is up. Ballad is heading towards it. He manages to grab that without being disturbed at all. Very brief skirmish in there. Ponks trying to load triple rocket against Valid. Valid, however, was in another position. Ponks being really aggressive towards Valid. Valid also responded in kind, dealing some heavy damage, but however not even near being enough to deal a kill. 5 seconds to the shield belt, and Valid finds himself on the other side of the map, however. And Ponks just gets his 11th kill at the edges of Valid. Shield belt is still up. Once Valid picked up the 100 armor, Ponks is heading towards the shield belt and picks it up right now, restoring the timing to the 0-0 for the shield belt. Valid correctly predicting Ponks' movement, dealing high damage. He's however still cornered. No, flag to flag in a very tight crossing, gaining Valid's second kill, and de facto ending Ponks' killing spree. Now going for the shield belt. Shield belt just boned up, and Ponks picks it up as he clutches Valid down with a sniper rifle. 20 minutes 50 away from the end of the first duel between Valid and Ponks. Ooh, nice shot there from Valid. Pushing Ponks back. Dragging him down to 36 HP plus 39 armor. A very well put sniper shot might be ending him. Ooh! It is, however, Ponks ending Valid. It's taking us some more health. 20 seconds to the next shield belt, sorry. They aren't really close one another. I don't think Ponks knows where Valid is, or vice versa. The Valid might know. Ponks was looking after the shock rifle, now going for the shield belt. He manages to pick it up without any problem, as Valid is waiting at the 25 area. Under the 25 area. Now at the rocket spy rifle, as you can see from the minimap on the top right hand corner. Valid going for some link primary, and Ponks really aggressive with rockets, dealing some non-indifferent damage to Valid. Valid still cornered at the 25 area. Nice rockets in there from Ponks, going for a final rocket, earning him his 14th kill. Now at the minigun area, Ponks trying to get a prediction combo against Valid, but he goes for 4 flak shots, sending the score 2-15 and a little bit more than 1 minute away from the ending of the game. That's pretty much a GG at this point. One minute to the end of the game. Valid is waiting next to the shield belt. Ponks decides to take some distance Allowing Valid place to get shield belt. Ooh, volume blocking there for Bones. 45 seconds away from the match. 2-15 for Bones. Sorry. This might be another score, another match score for DRUCKWELLE by the looks of it.
30 seconds left.
But placed rockets there again. 15 seconds away from the end. The last big pickup is 100 armor, and nobody's nowhere near
6.
it. 5 seconds away from the end of the match. Apparently, Bones seems determined to deal a 17th kill, and Valid just leaves it there. Okay, here we are on the second duel map of the last phase of DRUCKWELLE versus Adrenaline. Pongs is already ready to play. Let's see if Valid is as well. Okay, there's a little bit of discussion about the duels. I remember Slay writing some minutes ago that he would have seen it interesting to see Valid playing against Tamerlane and Mighty against Pongs. And Vampire replied to that with, thing is, in the original lineup before Mighty left, Pongs would have played Scandalous in duel and Mighty would have played 2v2.
3, 2, 1.
But anyways, here we are. X-ray, autocam disabled, and timers on. Pongs at the minigun jump pad, being knocked down by Valid's combo. Not the best position to be in at the moment. Down to 53 HP, you might just want to run away, and that's what Pongs is gonna do. Oh, but Valid is going aggressive here. This time it's Valid, the aggressive one. Was important to get defensive there. First armor goes to the French player, and Pongs is just forced to retreat. Small delay on the lift there. Valid correctly predicts Pongs' movement, forcing him to retreat. Valid is actually forcing the German player to run for alternative means of giving himself stocked up. The 100 armor is there, but Valid is just blocking him with the shock rifle. However, the score is here set to 0-0, so anything can happen at this moment. 8 minutes 40 away from the end of the game. And there you have it. Face to face, 1-on-1. Slight advantage this time for Pongs, however, in terms of health. And there you go, Pongs now being aggressive, and first blood goes to the German player. .25 armor is available. Shield belt now as well. Valid going for a direct air rocket dealing severe damage to Punk's, forced to run away, but he goes in direction of the shield belt, securing it for himself at this point. Gonna try to predict and guess where Punks might have gone. Ooh, wow, nice. Headshot there from Valid. Bringing Punk's at more challengeable conditions. Quick movement there from Valid. Now, however, not quick enough for that combo. Shooting Punk's through the combo. Shiba coming up anytime soon. They're both going for it. Valid leaving place, maybe in an attempt to deal some combo damage. Punks does receive it, but not without securing his second kill. Nice shot there from Punks, dealing 3 sniper shots in a row. Basically making that 100 armor that Valor picked up pretty much useless. Score is set to 3-0. And here you can see Punks being really aggressive. He's already aware of Valid's positioning. Valid, however, does not give his movements for predictable that much. Sorry. Valid in a serious line of danger now. 44 HP. Is now down to 15. Punks is down to 15, now 18, and back to 23. Those files really saved his run in there. He could have been killed, and the shield belt would have gone to Valid. Things would have been different. But apparently it's still 5-0 for Punks. Nice movements from the German player. Nice shot there, Valid, just 1 HP. Let's see what he's doing right now. He's waiting for the 25 kegs to spawn, and Punks is looking for him. I think he heard him. I think he heard the health pickup. He didn't read Valid's movement really well though, as he was evading that. That sniper shot went straight to the target, as the following one did. Now the next shield belt is available. Valid picks it up. Pretty much undamaged, surprisingly. Now it's a rocket fight. Apparently Punks has the upper hand, but it's not done yet. Valid loading up some more rockets to deal some splash damage. Slight advantage for Valid, which now shifted over to the German player. Now I have Valid forced to retreat. And Punks with just 1 HP, with 1 sniper ammo, manages to pick up the 100 armor and some more ammo for his favorite hit scan weapon. Match is going pretty much one-sided, but Punks is also a pretty experienced CDM dual player, sorry. Tiredness is about to kick in. And he was also used to play several ESL dual cups. So I would say if there's a map that he would know very well, that's definitely ASCF. However, he leaves the shield belt to Valid for the taking. The 100 armor is still available, and Punks makes good use of Valid's movement and the delay it takes to reach the 100 armor from the back to get the shortcut and grab it for himself. However, he's been dealt 63 damage, but that's not enough from Punks, and it doesn't stop him from getting the 8th kill 3 minutes away from the end of the second duel map. 8-0 for Punks. And yet another kill, 9-0 for Punks. Oh, Valid is aware. Valid might be aware that Punks is very low on HP. And he does connect his first kill thanks to the minigun secondary. Now there's a skirmish link versus sniper rifle between Punks and Valid. Valid apparently has the upper hand, triple rocket, earning him the second kill. 18 seconds to the next shield belt, the second to the last apparently. If he doesn't get delayed, that is, but I doubt such an item would be delayed in a duel. 2 seconds and Valid is already there in position. Punks chose to go for the 100 armor instead. Punks feeling a bit confident in here now. Basically chasing Valid with the shock rifle. And this tactic has proven to be pretty much effective for now. Valid hit himself with the shock core. Possibly cursing there a little bit by switching the weapons rapidly.
1 minute remains.
We're 1 minute away from the end of the second duel, and apparently this appears to be one-sided. Now Punks being aggressive with the link gun and finishes the job with a well-placed sniper shot. The 100 armor is available. Punks is, however, waiting at the shield belt now, chasing at Valid. But Valid picks up the rocket launcher. 11th kill for Punks. Simulating a jump. Possibly trying to give away his position, or maybe he failed the jump. I don't know. Shield belt is also available, but Punks is given priority to get an easy kill at this point. And Valid just concedes. Well, GG to everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We're going to have a whole day of action. We're going to see the Epic Division,